Hi Speechies, it's Lisa. Welcome back to Speech Fairies. Christmas is coming very soon, so we've got to finish off my favorite speech and language therapy materials for Christmas time with the Christmas theme. So I'm going to start off showing you a few books. Again, some of them are books by themselves and some of them have like a little bit more of a play component, so I'm going to show you those. The first one here is called Dear Santa. It's the same author as Dear Zoo, so it's a very repetitive book. I've done a video on Dear Zoo before. I wrote to Santa to send me something special for Christmas, so he wrapped up and then you have to open the flap, a car. But it was too small, thought Santa. I'll send something else. So then he wrapped up I don't know what it is, a kite. And that was too big. I'll send something else. So he wrapped up you can try to guess what it is, a ball. Too bouncy, thought Santa. I'll send something else. You could also say round there for describing. So he wrapped up a mask. But that was too scary, thought Santa. I'll send something else. You can ask kids, would you like a mask? Some kids will say yes, and some kids will say no. Be good for some social perspective taking. So he wrapped up I'm going to open the gift or the present. Some finger paint. Too messy, thought Santa. I'll send something else. But we can ask as we go along if that's something you think the children would like. So he wrapped up something lumpy and bumpy. A trumpet. Too noisy, thought Santa. I'll send something else. So he thought very hard, and on Christmas Eve, Santa brought me a kitten. It's soft and furry. She's just what I wanted. I love her. Thank you, Santa. So that's a cute little book. There's the picture of Dear Zoo. If you're looking for, I have a thumbnail that has Dear Zoo if you want to see my Dear Zoo session. Another one that I just found recently is Santa's Coming to Town, and it has a magnetic finger puppet attached. So you can find Christmas surprises on every page. Here's Santa's workshop, where Santa wraps the toys. Help Santa's reindeer find the blue cars for all the girls and boys. This little reindeer has a magnetic nose, so if you put it on a blue car, it will stick. It sticks. If you put it on an orange car, it won't stick, but it does stick to the blue cars. So there's two different blue cars, so it's some following directions and listening for different concepts. You just kind of have to go along with the one in the text. So there's a lot to pack in Santa's sack. Some nice rhyming words. Robots, trumpets, gifts with bows, and help Santa's reindeer find the dolls that wear the polka dot clothes. So we have to look for polka dots. Good for plurals. Stick. There's one. Not that one. Good for negation. Oh, there's another girl with polka dots. Let's try this side. Anything else with polka dots? Oh, there she is. Another one. And one down at the bottom here. So you can do some describing as you go. Now everything is ready. Santa's reindeer load the sleigh. Help him find the bears with hats, and they'll be on their way. So we've got to find the bears with hats, and they'll stick. Oh, that one sticks. This one does not. Oh, that one sticks. Good for third person singular too. It sticks. We're gonna put an S on the end for third person. Oh, it sticks. The bears wearing hats. Santa's reindeer pulls the sleigh on through the starry night. Help him find the houses where the lights are burning bright. So we can look for the ones that have lights on or the lights off. So it's good kind of comprehension to know the lights are on when they're yellow. Like that one. when they're kind of this blue color, the lights are off. On, these sticks, and off. Now Santa's given out all the toys and all their work is done. Help Santa's reindeer find his presents. Merry Christmas, everyone. How do we find Santa's presents? That's a nice possessive. Santa's, maybe the one with the Santa face? Let's test it. No. Oh, there's one. He got one there. And oh, there's one over here with a reindeer symbol on it. The elf's presents. This one looks like Santa's, but it's not. It's the one with the help Santa's reindeer find his presents. So he's looking for the reindeer's presents, not Santa's. That was a bit confusing. It's a really cute idea. So you can work on some S-blends there too if you wanted to for sniffing or searching and finding. Can you find it? So that one's really cute. It's kind of an activity built into the book, which is nice. Here's one that I found, I think last year, Santa Around the World. It was regular $9.99, on for $5, and it's a fold-out track and book. So it's a track and it has a cute little wind-up. So on every page, you get a little bit more of the track. So it folds out bigger and bigger and bigger. Won't be able to show it on my screen, but you get the idea that it comes with a cool wind-up. And it's a little Santa in his sleigh. And he goes all the way around the track, delivering to all the different houses in the world. So I'd probably read the book first and then open the rest to have a little track and retell a little bit. I like to use these wind-ups with the track. I like to put cards all around the track, and wherever the sleigh stops, that's the card we have to say. So if you're working on articulation sounds, you can do the different sounds on the cards. If you're working on verbs, you can have those all around, and wherever Santa's sleigh stops, that's the word you say. So this is a nice compact way to kind of store it in a book form. The book itself isn't great, but I really like the track and the wind-up. So that's why I got that one. So it's a whole it's an activity in itself. Here's another one of the Top This books. I've done a video on these Top This books as well before. This one's Santa's Sleigh is Full, and it comes with a whole bunch of little kind of cardstock little shapes. So I have done a video on these before. Really nice rhyming words. Things are busy at the pole. Christmas rush is here. The elves who make teddy bears have kicked into high gear. And you can guess what's maybe on the conveyor belts. Okay, so this page would be all teddy bears. We could work on plurals and categories. And these I just put out on the table or in a basket, and they can dig through and find some toys and see if it fits on top of the page. The trains are moving down the track and speeds beyond belief. As they chug, 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 they need to give a toot for the engineer-in-chief. So these would be all trains that we need to find. This page is all clothes with a wardrobe made by hand. This page is the ball-o-matic, so you have to find all the ball. The toys are loaded one by one as the reindeer tug and pull. We know our job is finally done when Santa's sleigh is full. So it actually has one of each of the different types of toys in the sleigh. So it's got lots of little tiny pieces. They don't stick to the pages as you turn them, so I've done Velcro before, but it kind of doesn't work great. It does wreck the book if you put Velcro, but it's a nice way to kind of still turn the pages and use the book. But I just like it the way it is. It's okay if we turn the page and they fall out. Because what I really want to do is I want to use these other little pieces for other things. So I can hide these all around. I've got some cute little stockings that I use. These little toys are fun to hide in my little collection of stockings. These are just some cute little stockings I've picked up at the dollar stores over the years, so I can hide little things inside. Sometimes you can find them at the TJ Maxx stores, just different shapes and colors, and they're supposed to be for gift cards. But I've just been collecting different ones, sparkly ones. It's good for S blends too. I want a stocking. I want a blue stocking if you're working on phrases. Ask for a shiny stocking. I've actually hung them up on like a pretend little mantle as well. I want a blue shiny stocking. There's a pink one, pink and white if you're working on conjunctions. I want one that's green with a Christmas tree on it. So you can hide the little toys inside the stockings, and it's fun. You can do some following directions as well. So look in the stocking that's red with holly berries on top. You can just do some describing. Pick the green stocking that's shiny. I want them to listen to all the parts of the direction, and that's where they can pull it out of and stick it into the book. So those are fun to collect. All different types and shapes and sizes, textures of stockings, so that you can hide little things inside. Okay, the last big thing here. So again, I always work from most boring to most exciting. So I'll let kids see that. I'll see that they've got this big game waiting on the table to get to. So we have to get through all these other activities so we can play that big game. It motivates them to complete the activities that you already have laid out and get things done before you get on to the big game. So this game was a treasure find. I found this game when I was in the US in Buffalo, and it was at a TJ Maxx, I believe. The Santa Claus game. It's preschool. Looks like the manufacturer is Lolo, which I've never heard of. Ages 3 and up, 2 to 4 players, and it comes with 4 sleighs, 4 Santas, and a bunch of gifts. So we'll crack into that, where you get to be Santa, it says. So it does have a game board. I don't use the game board with my preschoolers. It's very confusing, I think. And it's hard to ton. You have to see these little squares. That's where you've got to walk and count. And there's just so much on there that it's really hard for my preschoolers to count on those. So I actually don't use the game board. You can use it as a prop or a background if you want, but it's a lot to look at, let's say that. So I don't use that. The parts I do use are these very cute little sleighs. So there's a purple sleigh, a red sleigh, a green sleigh, and a blue sleigh. So these are the parts that I use the most. These are a little bit delicate, so I've had some kids like push down on them and these little runners have broken off, so you have to be careful. Again, you may be able to find some little sleighs like this at the dollar store, and you don't need to buy a big huge game and store it. It does come with a dice with numbers on it, and this one is like a little present symbol. And so you get to be Santa. So this is you. Blue, purple, red, and green. These can't really sit in the sleigh very well because of the base on them, so they can stand in front of the sleigh, behind the sleigh, beside the sleigh. So it's good to work on some of those prepositions with Santa and the sleigh. So each sleigh we're trying to get 4 different presents to put in each sleigh. So the outline on the presents will determine what color sleigh they go in. I'll show you the different ones. So this one is the box. So you can see that these 2 go in the red sleigh, this one goes in the blue sleigh, and this one goes in the purple sleigh. So each sleigh actually gets 2 of those type of presents. You can see they're pretty cute and colorful. And each sleigh gets a stocking, which is very cute. Each sleigh gets a teddy bear and a dolly. So this game is so cute. I often take these little pieces and put them in a little fabric bag. So these are easy to make. This one my aunt made, and I just keep it right in there with the game. And shake, shake, shake. And we pick out a present. This one's a teddy bear, and it's on blue. So we get to use our prepositions and put it in the blue sleigh. And then we pass the bag to the next person, and they can pick one out. Only one. It's a present. balloon, and it's on purple. It goes in the purple sleigh. So it can go at the front, it can go at the back. Kids can choose, but the nice thing is there's lots of prepositions. It's a good one for social communication groups. Again, you have to be careful who you use it with, only because the sleigh runners are a bit weak, and kids will drive it around while they're waiting on their non-turn, and that's when they break a little bit, so you have to be careful. It does come with this cute little Christmas tree too. So you can put the presents under the tree if you want. I also use my special stockings for these as well, so I will hide all these little presents. You can put them in the bags, or you can put them in the little stockings to hide. And so kids can go and find them. And if you find one that's not your color, like this, you can say, oh, it's not mine. This one's red, this one's for you. That's good for social groups. These little grabbers are also fun. You can clean up with these ones. Santa can take a present out of the sleigh and put it somewhere else. So it's hard to pick them up if they're flat on the table, but when they're standing like this, Santa can take one. So these are fun. Sometimes you can find them at dollar stores, and kids like to use them. It's just a handle that looks like that, and you squeeze. Pick up lots of different things. If you fold our tick cards in an L shape, so part of it is sticking up, Santa can pick up those as well. Look, he's talking. So that's it for the Santa activities. I hope you got some ideas on things that you can do. Again, you can make something very simple like this. The dollar store is your friend for picking up little trinkets and even like little miniatures. So really easy to replicate if you wanted to. I have seen this one on eBay as well. I want to thank everyone for watching. Please give us a thumbs up if you like this video. That's really good for our channel. If you comment down below or ask a question, that's also good for our channel. I want to thank everyone who's subscribed so far and become part of our Speech Fairies family. Christmas is coming very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.